Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to the channel. It's day 282 on my journey to 2000 where I'll be uploading a video about my journey every day until I get there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and let's get into today's game. Alright, after yesterday's game, we're at 1845 going into today. We've got the white pieces against an 1810 from Norway. I knew that flag. I was like, why don't I immediately know what that is? So, just got back from engagement pictures with my fiance. We went and stayed a night over in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, about an hour and a half from my house. And yeah, I got to spend some nice time away with her, which was very sweet. So, you know, this is the standard move. Induce c4, queen c2. And then I'm still not entirely sure if bishop f5 is possible in that position. And then, you know, take, queen takes, and the rook is trapped. Those kinds of ideas. In Blitz, it's what I play, though. I play bishop f5. I don't know the... Ooh, okay. He takes. That is very surprising. I'm not used to seeing that. So now we'll just have some semi-normal development. So that's a free pawn. So we're going to take that. And then we'll go here. Yep. Valid. So that allows us to damage his pawns. Then we can go here, and we can go here, and we can go here, and win the game. I do usually like to develop with this knight first. I don't know if there's really a point in going there. I'm not really threatening anything. Okay, but now it's like, do I put my bishop here or here? This kind of feels a little bit more interesting, at least. Maybe I could fianchetto. Put some pressure on this guy. I think knight out first. Knights before bishops, right? Let's remain flexible. Perhaps I'll fianchetto. He can always play rook here, and that'll kind of force me to fianchetto. Well, not force, but... Interesting. Really? Okay. So I am kind of inclined to play this move to be able to put my bishop here. But, you know, it's like, what benefit does that really give me? Perhaps not much. This doesn't feel like it gives me that much either. He just plays this. Let's just go bishop here and castle. If he ever plays this, I'll be very happy. It is definitely a very, 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 very equal position. Now he wants to push, I think. So, I know I just moved this bishop, but I think I should probably move it again, because he can't push. I can just take. In addition to that, this knight defends the pawn, so Could be winning a pawn. I don't know. It's definitely a very equal position. Now let's castle. I think I can bring my rooks towards the center. I don't think I should trade that. Maybe I can bring my bishop here. That's a good square for my bishop. Bro, I'm still gonna take that pawn. Like, what? Very strange. Bringing my other rook over, gonna go rook a7. Got all kinds of pressure on the 7th rank here. Yeah, see, he has to backpedal. I like the idea of putting my knight here, reinforcing these two squares even more. Kind of doing that final little touch of development before bringing my other rook. But I gotta look out for bishop moves that force my knight where it doesn't want to go. But I think I could end up freezing this pawn in place. You know what? I wonder if I shouldn't bump around the bishop first to try to maybe relinquish control over this square for my knight. Because if I go here, nah, I mean, he's just gonna go here, let's be honest. Still though, I might be able to have ideas after doubling to... So he could be threatening to push. I think that this is a good idea. Trying to control things here. Yeah, see, so I kind of saw that coming. Oh, shoot, what I didn't see is that it hits both pieces. Damn. That kind of sucks. That light square bishop is pretty valuable for him, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that light square bishop is pretty important for him. And now this knight is going to be able to get in on the light squares. Like, if he goes here... I'm gonna be going... Yeah. I'm gonna go right here for sure. Chase after that bishop a bit. And then when he moves off, I'm gonna be able to get in here. It's at least an interesting idea. Yeah, I think that that's really smart. I think I need to keep my rook on the board, though. He can't give a check. He can come in and attack this pawn. Yeah, I think I kind of have to trade there. Let's grab some squares with the knight. And this is probably completely losing at this point, to be honest. I guess I'll try to get my king over to defend this pawn. But things aren't looking great for the young man right now. This pawn has the potential to just be very weak. Knight a5 is actually an interesting idea. Just to hit this pawn. Kind of clog the a file. Definitely like a very poor game by me. But it's okay. I really miss these bishop moves a lot. That's why I was trying to remind myself of things like a bishop getting into the light square. I don't know. I think objectively it's probably lost at this point. Okay. Yeah, going knight a5 doesn't make sense because he'll just push. I'm almost tempted to like... I definitely think that I have to play this. Just kind of wait a little bit. That's weird. That doesn't feel right. Let's set up some pawns on some light squares. Okay. Had the opportunity to make an imbalance here, and he just let me make a passed pawn. So that's pretty good, honestly. I think you're just making more weaknesses for yourself. I am gonna trade that, to be honest. Bring the knight more towards the center. I have the idea to check, and then if he tries to stay in front of the pawn, I have a fork. Now his rook is kind of congested by his own pieces. Check, his king would have to go here. So he's running away from the fork preemptively. Not the worst idea. I'm just gonna grab some additional space with my king. Then I'm just gonna creep in. He has to go back to the same square now. I'm just gonna control the squares, attack the rook. This is good. Make a spot for my king, defend the pawn. Let's find another way in. Yeah. Finally he starts going after my pawns. Oh, that's mate? Oh, wow. I literally didn't know that that was mate. I actually reached a drawn position. This was a miss. Blunder because of mate. Wow. Alright, let's do a actual review. Yeah, so this was just very draw-ish. Oh wow, so this was... Oh yeah, that makes sense. Another way to remove the defender that would have worked a lot better. So I needed to play that, yeah. See, I missed this move. And now it's just draw-ish. This was best, apparently. Bishop e7, just going back to where you were. Knight a5. Hitting the pawn twice, and what, he just can't do anything about it? Rook a8, we just take. Yeah. So, oh my god, white's better here. White is better here. I needed to play it slower. Alright, let's play another one. That's crazy, I was down in exchange, and I was better. That's good. That bodes well for us, you know? Closed Sicilian fianchetto variation. Okay, so let's, damn, I don't remember if we play e6 or g6 in these systems. I just remember the rook goes on b8. Figures the day I get back from vacation before I re-reviewed these lines. I get this nonsense. I think the idea is that we castle first, and then we go hog wild with all that stuff. I could be wrong. That's a scary looking move. Let's castle. You can probably already push. Alright, now let's go with this. Interesting. I guess he's not scared. Let's play this first, before we lose the opportunity to. Now we can protect that pawn, I think. Knight defends this pawn. Wow, bro is really coming after me here. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to play. Let's go here and here, I guess. I mean, I don't know. He goes here, I'm taking. This is hanging, this is hanging. So I don't think he can push. Maybe he's pushing f5. I'd probably take once. And then go here. Perhaps he'd take with this pawn though, but then I go knight here. Okay, so he really wants to push this, I think. I don't know. I do not know. This is very sketchy looking though. Very scary. I'm just playing moves because I don't really care. I'm gonna be really honest. I'm just playing moves because I don't really care. I guess let's go here and here. I mean, I don't know. I probably had a sacrifice idea there, to be honest. The rook hanging in the corner. Yeah, so let's take once. He'll probably take with the knight, I guess. If he takes with this, I'm putting my knight here. Oh no, because this defends that now. I guess I'm a little cooked here, aren't I? Can I go knight here? I don't think so, without this pawn hanging. I don't think I want to put more things in the way of my dark squared bishop, to be honest. If I go here, takes, I mean, that's just good for me. I have no idea. I think let's put my rook on the e-file. I mean, I don't know. I literally don't know. Okay, that's a decent idea now. That's actually a very scary idea by him. I don't freaking know, dude. I feel like I need to start sacrificing stuff. I feel like my position is kind of cooked. If I go here, the thing is, he just takes that. I mean, let's just try, I guess. If he goes here, I'm still just gonna take that. Really? Really? Let's take with this. Hitting this. Okay. Turns out he doesn't care that his rook is hanging. I mean, I get it. It might not have been good to give up my dark squared bishop there. That's certainly a fair criticism. I'm basically just going to start trying to trade all the pieces. Bro is fearless, huh? Think your fear should probably know some bounds, though. You don't care about your queen? I'll take it. I mean, okay. What a weird couple of games, man. What a weird... I played a 94, apparently. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I just didn't really feel his attack. Like, I just didn't feel... I didn't feel attacked. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. Yeah, I mean, I saw that his bishop was hanging, but it's like, who cares, bro? Like, I'm attacking, I have the E-file. I have these 3 pieces, which is good, because, you know, like, you could just take this. And it, obviously you're winning, but... You know? Just crushing. That's one of the things that I noticed early on in the position was that this knight covered that square. And it's like, if I can get rid of that, then my queen can come into h4, and it could be pretty devastating with how much he's just pushing his pawns in front of his king. So let's swap full screen, and let's go over to the fianchetto line. Oh man, fianchetto variation. I don't remember the move order that he recommends. Yeah, so he doesn't reckon. Okay, so I realized this after I played it. The whole reason why you don't play knight f6 is because when you push b4, he can jump in the center, and you don't want him to have an out through taking your knight, and then you play e6. And then you play knight g e7. And when that pawn gets hit, knight queen a5 is the move to remember. And then you just get like a pretty comfortable, pretty interesting position. Okay, so basically what I need to do is what I did, but here instead go here. Like what in the database, rook b8 has been played 825 times here. And then after bishop e3, d6, b5, b5 really. And if takes, b4, knight a4. Yeah, I mean, queen a5 hits 2 pieces. Knight d5 here. I'm gonna guess loses for some reason. Queen a5 here. And you're shish kebabbed. e6, knight f4. Taking this. Wow. Yeah. It's a cool variation. It's like very interesting to me. Bishop e3. d6 is the main move here, which makes more sense to me, obviously. Playing a bit more solidly is just where I naturally go. b5 after queen e2. Queen d2, sorry. Now we finally play b4, knight d1, because if you go here, knight d5, it looks like you can, but we just play e6 and your knight is offsides. So you need to go back because it actually defends this pawn. Now we play h5. Look at this. Goofy position. That's why I ended up playing e6 when I did, because I knew that he wasn't... I didn't want him to get to d5 with the option to take my knight on f6. Yeah, this was a little greedy, I'm not gonna lie. This was a little stupid, but it paid off. So, I mean, we're slightly better here. His best move was knight e4. And then... Wow, it just wants rook takes. Just sack the rook, are you for real? Why aren't I taking this? Rook f1. Queen takes f5 is just a draw now. I think he just has too much development. He has no pawns to reinforce the attack, though. Bishop g2. Queen d7. Queen h6 is scary. It's looking slightly better for them. We have to play f6. Yeah, f6 is... Ugh. f6 is yucky. This is what happens when you give up your dark squared bishop for the exchange, though. A lot of times in these fianchetto positions, like, it's actually... like, your dark squared bishop, your fianchetto bishop, a lot of times is better than a rook. Like, it's worth more than 5 points. Oh well. Well, not a bad day back, right? Got a loss, got a win. The win was pretty convincing. The loss was, you know, I blundered mate because I wasn't thinking. So, but I was giving practical problems, which is always feels good. All right, guys. Well, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it as always, and I'll see you tomorrow.